It's your boy King Ed the Great, aka Rick Capo, coming at y'all with another video to start this nice, cold Saturday. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, y'all know what to do. So, with me being the boxing head, this is a question that I wanted to know, and I believe I have the answer to it. Why does it seem like Mike Tyson hates Floyd Mayweather? I mean, this goes back to some years here. You notice how Tyson claims that Floyd doesn't respect boxing and it's only about money. And you notice also that anybody that Floyd fights, whatever it be, McGregor, Pacquiao, Tyson bigs them up and more so supports them. He even trained Ronda Rousey to a degree. Now, Tyson does make some valid points about how a lot of these new fighters are only for the bag. They don't really respect the sport. They don't really have a true essence of what the science really is all about when it comes to boxing. They only want to look good and play the Floyd role. And I believe the resentment comes from Floyd opening up that door to where fighters take less punishment and they get paid more. Floyd figured out a formula for himself and he made it work and he made himself wealthy. So, could it be a jealousy issue? Because a lot of these fighters like Tyson, they came with an era when, there was big money being thrown around. And now their net worth has dwindled. And Floyd is still on top of his game when it comes to the money. A lot of these fighters that came out in the 80s and 90s are broke for the most part. Whereas you have a guy like Floyd, he's still on top of the world in the economic food chain. Then you had things like like Mike saying that he can beat Floyd in a street fight. Then you had the infamous Boxing Hall of Fame where he tried to swing at Floyd and Floyd didn't flinch. So this been going on for about a long time, but I believe the root of this, it started in 2001 where Mike claimed, he said it in his book, he claimed that Floyd may have set him up on a false rape case. He's claiming in his book that Floyd instructed a female to file a police report stating that Tyson had kidnapped and raped her in his home. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. This is allegedly now. But if Mike claims that this happened and this is true, then that's a good reason. But then they end up being cool probably about 2009, 2010 when they shot that commercial for 50 Cent for that Street King drink that he was doing. And you would think they was cool then, but somewhere down the line, I believe it could also stem from resentment because Floyd was getting more up there in the pay scale. He was getting up there more in the pay scale, and he's possibly one of the richest athletes in the world today. Mike Tyson, on the other hand, he had it all. He had it all, man. I mean, he was flaunting that wealth, but he was young. He was wild. He was taken advantage of by shady promoters and shady managers. So, he lost a lot of his wealth. He got caught out there and he didn't have that discipline like Floyd did. Because, see, Floyd is grounded by family. And one thing about Floyd is he gets business done in the ring. When it comes to him being locked in to focus on the fight, he's focused at 100% on that fight. This is what a lot of these new fighters don't understand. They want the luxury of a Floyd Mayweather lifestyle. They want the women, they want the glamour, they want to go to the after parties, but they don't want to put that work in that Floyd did. And he earned it. 50-0. Regardless if he cherry-picked fighters or not. And that could also be another resentment that Mike might have as well. And that's what a lot of many boxing analysts have about Floyd as well, that he felt he cherry-picked a lot of his fighters. But it could also be a case where Floyd found an ins and out of the game. He found a finesse job about boxing. He left with his health. He left with all his memory. He left with not being broke like a lot of fighters did in Mike's heyday. So it creates a lot of resentment. But if that rape thing is true as Mike said, then yes, he's justified in hating Floyd's guts. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think that this is true? So let me know. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Be sure to tune in on the show next Friday night. We got Yowda from Maybach Music in the building. So holla back at your boy.